He's one of the most intense human beings I've ever run into, and
The Deal with Dan. It was every filmmaker's dream come true. The struggling filmmaker is given 4 years to resurrect a fledgling lodge with all the amenities, the things we've talked about, the cabins around the lake, and the new climbing center for kids mostly and families. And within that deal, I will get to make my own movie. In 4 years, if it works out and people are coming and we're making some money, I will be given $1 million to make the film I dream of making. A film which I acquired the rights to from another country and works perfect on this location.
There's just so much happening, so many plans. They're incredible. It's like an amazing dream. I just personally find it hard to see how it could all be achieved. He sees opportunities and visions where most people would just walk past and not notice anything. He did a deal for the highway sign, and at first I was thinking, oh, highway sign, and it's fantastic. It's so beautiful and classy. I think Ralph's biggest obstacles are going to be people, which seems ironic because his biggest skill, he's a people person. He's a fantastic communicator. However, he needs a really good team that he can trust. A really tight-knit, close team who understand.
Like the frightened baby chipmunk, you are scared of everything that is different.
Hello.
Yeah, it's 10 inches long, I swear. Swear to God.
I have a few words to say about Raphael. Named after the Archangel is a total waste of a name. My name is Michael Whitaker. I'm an English architect doing projects all over the world and in Beaverford Lodge near Golden, BC. We have great dreams of making this place a wonderful paradise, rustic paradise in the wilderness, including a beautiful lake with cabins all around, maybe a Neolithic stilt village, some earth-covered dwellings, hobbit houses, a beautiful valley, maybe with a zip line and some buffalo roaming around, natural log cabins, all using natural materials available locally, many different things as components of this beautiful project. Ralph, how many times have I told you to fix that fucking soffit? It's really fucking dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Can you please do it? The number one obstacle for development of this place, even though we can get to a certain stage by going completely off-grid with micro hydro and solar maybe is power. Now we do have an opportunity of tapping into the TELUS power line, which they built just within 4 kilometers of us. They're making it very hard for us to tie in.
I know it's really hard for people to believe that this little bit of water can generate enough power for an 11-room lodge and 7 cabins and, you know, 160 acres, a pavilion campground, all from this. I mean, this is extreme, right? This is as cold as it gets, minus 29, and this is nutty what we got to do, but to me, this is an amazing thing. And unfortunately, we can't expand with it. We got to do something if we want to do fulfill our plans. But still, I know I find this amazing, and everyone else finds that hard to believe once you see the size of the property and that it is all generated from that little bit of water. So this is what Mike thinks is our big problem, extending the power. This is brand new. This is a TELUS tower, but there is power here. We need to extend the power 4 kilometers to our place. Then we can do anything. I think we can do it.
In there, Sam?
Oh, it's perfect. When I have a heater in the truck, I might as well use deer guts.
See on the video.
Better?
They want to know what your solution was for losing your driver's license on a DUI.
The solution is to buy a helicopter.
This is true.
So they can't pull you over.
My name is Dan. I work here at Beaverfoot out in the mountains with a man named Raph. Has many ideas, a lot of ambition, very excited, uncontrollable, emotional person that he is. He's got so much on his mind. I think he's just a lunatic. He just can't leave nothing alone. He's got his finger everywhere and pretty much up everybody's butt, pissing them off. So yeah, you get them, they come and they go. Some can take it, some can't. Of course, I'm like the punching bag, eh? So I take it all the time, but it's kind of like brotherly love, you know? Oh yeah, and by the way, Raph, one more thing. My contract with you, whether it's verbal or written, I'm here for life. I'm staying here. I ain't leaving, like I told you before. You phone the cops, point a gun at me. I ain't fucking going anywhere. I brought my kids here. This is our fucking home too, man. We're like family now, buddy. Fuck you, Raph, anyways.
I kind of like, sometimes I clean the saddles a bit, and I also, sometimes I feed the horses. I help saddle up the horses and brush them down. And also like sometimes get them with a wrangler and get them to come up here for a ride. Well, it's really fun, and we just like, there's a saddle, and we sit on the saddle and walk. And sometimes it can be really nice, like the area we go in. Well, there's the 2-hour trail ride. You go almost like up the mountain for 1 hour. And then when you get to the top, you see like a valley. It's beautiful. And then you go back down for an hour. It's very beautiful when you see the whole valley. I check people in on weddings, and I also show people to their cabins or their rooms. I sweep and help my mom with the linens and stuff.
Do weddings always go smoothly?
Sometimes. Usually. Sometimes.
What happens when things go bad? Who's usually to blame?
My dad, probably. He kind of gets angry a tiny bit, but the wedding can be a bit mean, maybe. I don't know.
Great job, dude. And what do you think about your daddy's job at the Beaverfoot Lodge?
That Dan should give him a whole day off.
Oh yeah, why?
Because we mostly every day we don't get that much time to spend with him.
You mean with me?
Yeah.
Okay, well then why don't you ask Dan on the camera? Say, hey Dan, and
Hey,
then
Dan.
and then make a special request or whatever you want.
Hey Dan, can you rename the Beaverfoot Lodge the Dragonfoot Lodge? And can its logo be 2 dragons and a crown in the middle, a big crown? And can you give my dad and mom a whole day off of work? Thank you.
Say bye, see you soon.
Bye, see you soon.